Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. You now got issue 110 of Hashat Partworks Build the Terminator. Okay, so we finally got some part work to do. It feels like it's been a while because it must have been a few weeks by now. I think it was about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago I did issue 109. And yeah, just haven't had any part works through. I have got issue 110 and 111. I picked these up in the newsagents. 110 wasn't in my newsagents last week, but it was this week. And I've also had one delivery, and that is the missing issue of the DeLorean, which is issue 75. So we can crack on with them as well. How's everyone been? It has been a few weeks since the last done a video. It's probably the longest I've been without doing a video. Normally I'd try and get a video out every day or every other day, but I just had nothing to film. Yeah, the Terminator wasn't in my newsagents and not been getting any deliveries through, so I've been waiting on the DeLorean. I'm still waiting on the next lot of DeLorean. They've apparently been sent out and still haven't received them yet. I've also been waiting on the Egdo one. That's out of stock. Can't get that. And also waiting on. I'm waiting on the Ford GT. That should be sent out either today or tomorrow, I believe. So that could be coming early next week. That normally takes about a week to come. So I've also been working on the HMS hood, which is up here. So part 1 of that will be out early next week. And yeah, that is a scale model. And yeah, so I can work on that when I haven't got part works to still bring you some videos really. So yeah, let's crack on with the Terminator. Let me show you what we're doing. So here we are, issue 110. Feels like ages since we've done one of these, and it looks like there's quite a bit to do in this. So yeah, a fair few steps as you can see. So basically we get the second part of the base just here, and we're going to be connecting them two together. So we've got the bases connected. It does recommend that you use like a bulldog clip or something to clip them together, just so that it holds them together while you're screwing this in, makes it a bit easier. Just shows you that. I'm going to be putting 4 screws in there. Then we're going to be putting these parts in. So we've got 2 little pipes to put in just here. We are going to be applying glue to these. So these parts get the glue just on these little tab parts here. That one gets put in. Some glue on this little tab part here, and then that one gets put in. Then we've got the skull that we had from last week that we got also goes in there, but it tells you do not glue the skull in because I don't know why, but that recess there looks bigger than that one. So I've heard it may be that we can put the remote control in there, so that would be good if we can, and that will bring us to this step. Then we're going to be installing our LED sort of searchlight that we did. We're going to put that in there and bring the wire out just there. Then we've got one more detail, which is the spring, and that's just going to get turned in. You shouldn't really need any glue for that. That's going to sit just there. By the end, we should have all of this bit of the base done just like that. And then coming up in issue 111, we get to do 2 searchlights. I do have that here, and that is there. So we get the 2 searchlights, so we've got to make that in the next one. So yeah, that's coming up. Probably tomorrow I'll do this one for. Okay, so as you can see, there is a few steps to do today, but I don't think it will take that long. So might be a nice short, sweet video. So let's get the parts open and start building. Okay, so these are the 2 parts of the base. This is the part we've already been working on, as you can see. And then we've got the new part, which is this one here. So as you see, we've got all these details to add in here. This should just slide together just like that. You see, we can see the gap there, but it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. So I'm not too fussed about that. So we've got to turn this over, and we're going to be connecting these together. So let's turn that over, turn this one over. I'd have thought they'd give us the 4 base parts first. Because we're turning that over, we're going to be scratching details. So yeah, that's where our little bracket's going to go, just at the top here. Get this lined up how I want it. So take one of these little clips that I've got on me light that I've made. Stick that there. That's going to hold that in place for us now. Now we can take this little bracket. It's like a metal bracket. That's just going to sit over the 4 screw points just there. And we only get the packet screws. There's only one type of screws. Like with a little flange on it. We're going to use 4 of them in this hole, these holes here. Alright, let's get the first one in. I'm going to go just down here. Just like so, all the way down, nice and tight. And I'm going to go in the opposite corner with this, so it keeps the pressure on, keeps it down. Screw this one down. There we are. 2 more to go. Ooh, screws fell off the screwdriver. screw that one down. And then the very last one, just in the top here. There we are, that's that on there. So now I'm going to remove this part here, don't need that anymore. So yeah, that's that, them two base parts connected together. So now we can turn this over and start adding some details. So the first things we're going to add is these two pipe details here. This one we're going to be adding glue onto here and this one onto here. So we need to make sure they fit. So this one's going to slide into here, this way around. Should be a nice fit, which it is. And this one is going to be going in just here, just like that. So we need to glue these in. Let's get some super glue. So I'm just going to apply straight to it. No need to be gentle with this. Go on the sides rather than on the actual bottom part. Push that down into place. And the same with this one as well. There we are. Slide that one in. Lovely jubbly. That's them two details on and in place. Make sure they're fully down, just like that. And yeah, now we've got to be adding the skull, which is this part here. So some people have said that we're going to be hiding the remote in here. So that would be pretty cool if we can hide the remote in there. We can just put the remote down, put that on top. We know exactly where it is. We're not going to lose it then. That would be pretty cool if we can do that. So that's just going to sit just in that little recess there. Now we're going to need to bring back our searchlight. I'm going to feed that through just at this top corner here. So start feeding that through. And getting this around the right way. Connect that in. It's got our two searchlights, one on either side now. Got our wire. It does say to have it dangling out here, but there we are. Just have that like that. Right, so this part here we're going to have the spring. It does tell us as you rotate the spring, the coils that are wide are apart will grip the spring to the notch. If necessary, you can apply a little bit of super glue. That's just going to go just here. There's a little tiny recess just there. You can make that out. I'm just going to screw this into here. Just start screwing down. Hopefully that will grab that. I've got that the right way? No, I've got it this way. That way. Yeah, mine just sits there just like that. It is quite a loose fit, that, so you can apply just a dollop of super glue. I am gonna, because that is quite loose. So I'm just gonna put a little bead of that. Where are we going? Just gonna put it just on the tip here, on the corner, and then sit that down into there. Have it resting sort of on the little tiny rock that's behind it. I'm just going to let that dry now. And with that, that is issue 110 all complete. Face is starting to look quite detailed now. Some people have modified this skull already, so I've seen lots of people painting it and everything. It does look really, really good. But yeah, I might just leave mine because it does stand out, so I'm going to leave mine. But yeah, look at that. Looking really, really good so far. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please join me again tomorrow when we look at issue 111. Till then, guys, if you did like this video, please remember to leave a like down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.